and good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports and the championship game of the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. It's 19-2 West Central against 12-5 Routt, the number 2 seed West Central Cougars, and the 4th seed, the Routt Catholic Rockets. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports and a packed house at the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium for tonight's matchup. Routt looking to win consecutive Winchester Invitational tournaments, and West Central looking to take home the crown from their own tournament and their 3rd tournament championship on the year. Should be a good matchup. Glad you're alongside. About, 20 minutes away from tip-off here. The two teams awaiting to come out on the court in about the next minute and 50 seconds. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Bering, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank serving the entire region. Find the location nearest you or always online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, it's not a big surprise that West Central is here. They beat Carrollton 56-39 last Saturday, defeated Porter 69-46, and then a 55-34 win on Thursday evening over Griggsville Perry. For Routt, well, it's been a little bit of a more interesting route. No pun intended. The Rockets defeated Liberty 56-55 in overtime last Saturday, beat Greenfield Northwestern 31-29, and then beat Camp Point Central on Thursday 40-38, upsetting the number 1 seed in the tournament. So Routt has won by a combined 5 points in their 3 games, but they're playing here in the championship. West Central, well, their margin of victory much greater in each of their games. They're on paper the favorite in this contest, but we've seen Routt a couple of times this week look like they were down and out, and they figured out a way to come back and win the contest, and that helps when you have one of the best players in Bryson Mossman, the young sophomore for the Routt Catholic Rockets. He'll be a guy, obviously, West Central will concentrate quite a bit on this evening, as has everybody else. Really, Greenfield Northwestern's done the best against him this week, holding him to just a terrible 13-point performance. I mean, there's a lot of guys that like to score that in the game, and Bryson Mossman, when you know it's good when you have a down day and you're putting up 13 to 15 points still in a contest. For West Central, well, it took Zach Evans a while to get going against Griggsville Perry, but about this West Central team, sometimes it's about the other guys, and Zach Evans, such a mature player to realize when his teammates are open, when other defenses are running at him, and he was able to do that to get the big win over Griggsville Perry. A big pro-West Central crowd on hand tonight. The Cougars take the court here at their home gymnasium. One of the rare times you'll see them wearing the visiting uniforms and be on the visiting side of the scoreboard, but they'll be on the home bench tonight in this championship contest. Routt still in their locker room. They'll be out on the court momentarily. Good Routt contingent. They fill up about a quarter of the gym. The rest of the gymnasium is pro-West Central. Let's pause for a timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We talk more about the matchup next.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agents at B&P Insurance Agency, Barber Agency. See Pat Vandevelde, Caleb Vandevelde, or Mary Coltis. You'll find our location at 114 South Madison Street in Pittsfield.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation for tonight's championship contest. The Routt Rockets and the West Central Cougars here on Central Illinois Sports. I think when the week started, there was an expectation that West Central would have a good chance to play in the championship game. I'm not so sure as many people believe that Routt could get there, but this Rocket squad has done what they needed to do to survive and advance in each and every game. But this is by far, Jack, the toughest task that they've faced in this Winchester tournament.
Yeah, they've been kind of living on a little bit of a charmed life early, and then when you saw Greenfield do what they did with Mossman and kind of slow him down the first half before he kind of got things going. But this is a different animal. You know, Camp Point Central's been struggling to score too. Routt's zone really made a difference. I've got to believe there's enough weapons on the Cougar team that they'll find some combinations to kind of make that zone defense have to move around a little bit.
Well, when you start talking about weapons, of course, it starts with Zach Evans, a 3-year starter for this West Central squad, and Ryan Seasting depends on him quite a few times throughout the season to do a lot of scoring, but it's not just the Zach Evans show. There are a lot of good players for this squad on both ends of the court, and we saw that on display on Thursday evening as Riker Ford, the 6-foot sophomore, had the big game against Griggsville Perry.
I think Zach Evans played one of the better games he's played in high school in this last game by not forcing anything and creating other people opportunities to make things happen. And then Chance Little really came to play the other night, and it'll be important for him to do the same thing tonight.
This Routt squad we've talked about, not an overall a huge team as far as roster makeup goes. They're not extremely deep. Their post players are going to be undersized in this game against a guy like Chance Little, and even probably more comparable to the size of Carson Brown. But they're a team that they've got some guys who are gritty. I think that's the best way to describe the Turner boys especially. Not that they're not talented, because they are, but those are two kids who just flat out work for this squad. Isaac Long understands his role, standing at that three-point line and waiting for that shot to be open, and he's pretty good when he gets the ball out there. And then we saw a really nice day out of Kellen Creviston in their win against Camp Point Central. Quite honestly, he was one of the bigger difference makers in that game.
Had 6 boards, played really good defense, and had an up and under basket in the game. You know, Creviston's not a kid that you're depending on to put up 6 or 8 points, but you need that extra board help, especially when you're playing somebody like this team or a physical football type team like Camp Point Central.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. It's packed inside the Winchester Elementary School gymnasium. Folks standing on the end lines on both ends, and a great environment as it always is here at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. I see Chris Dewar from KHQA Channel 7 getting ready to shoot some highlights. Did a really nice piece on this tournament, and there were some people that commented on there, well, this tournament's just as old, or that tournament's just as old. Well, there's not as many invitational tournaments that are as old. It's not a county tournament. This isn't a holiday tournament. It's an invitational tournament. And also for when people say, well, what's so special about the Winchester Invitational Tournament? It's a little gym and, you know, all these different things, like you're trying to demean it. First of all, why do you care if your tournament's better than my tournament? You know, congratulations. You accuse me of buying cheap hot dogs. But, you know, I think that the special thing about this tournament is you see the same folks every year doing the same jobs every year. It's a completely volunteer-run thing, and it is a top-notch, well-oiled machine, and that's even with some of the worst weather year in and year out like we've experienced this year.
And the thing you have to understand with this tournament, now you've got Calhoun, that was Calhoun and Brussels, both played in this tournament. You've got a Greenfield and a Palmyra Northwestern that Greenfield always played. Western had West Pike and Barry over the years that played in it. As you go down the line, they had to keep replacing teams that consolidated and co-opted. And Bob Moore, many years ago, put the proposal in to allow high school teams to play 3 tournaments during the season which was unheard of before, and it kept this tournament that had dropped down to 14 teams at one time and had to play the JV team viable for 16 teams. And, you know, if you have a county tournament and you only have 2 teams in the county now and you bring teams from all over the other place, that's something you could talk about there. But once again, who cares? The Winchester Invitational Tournament, 101 years of tournament play in 102 years. And you know what the difference is? There's a guy sitting down there in the scorer's bench that's a difference maker of all of it. His name's Kent Coldis. And Chris Doerr highlighted him in a wonderful way. And the first thing KC said to me was, I should have talked about Steve more and more.
Yeah, he's always a guy that takes the accolades and wants to give them to somebody else.
And who's got this? How about this?
Yeah, it's a book. I mean, it's an actual book on the Winchester tournament, and Kent wrote it all, and a walking, talking encyclopedia for this tournament. He doesn't have to look very many things up. Some things he does every once in a while on weird ones, but he knows quite a bit of history for this tournament, and just an icon here at Winchester. And yeah, when you talk about what makes a difference, it's people like that who work every single game in some capacity to put this tournament on. West Central and Routt here in the championship. Should be a good matchup. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take a look at keys to the game next.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, Routt and West Central. We're just about 4 minutes away from the Star Spangled Banner, the starting lineups and the play-by-play of this championship contest here this evening. Let's take a look at some keys in this contest. First of all, for Routt, it's important for the Rockets to control the pace of this contest. I don't really think they want to try to get up and down with this West Central squad too badly.
No, if you start running with them, you're going to get behind really quickly. I think Brady Turner's like one of the really key people. He's going to have to stay out of foul trouble because Abel can come in as a sophomore and show you a lot of energy, but he can't muscle up. And then Nolan Turner's got to be that pesky guy outside that causes problems. And, of course, with Mossman on the defensive side, he is so tall and long on that 3-2, 1-2-2, call it what you want to. It's really an essential thing for them to stay packed in and hope that West Central's cold from outside.
Well, I think Rout's going to they're going to have to force some turnovers in this game, and Nolan Turner is a big part of that. They're also going to need to get some points from Isaac Long, shooting that corner shot. He's going to probably have to make 3 or 4 threes in this contest if they're going to be competitive. For West Central, well, number one, they've got to just not come out and lay an egg in the first half. They've done that a lot this season. They just come out in the first half, and it seems like they don't have the right kind of energy, or I don't really know how to explain it. they've been able to get back in contest quite a bit or stay in the game because they just do really have that much talent and are a well-coached team. But they don't want to let Routt hang around in this thing too long if they don't have to, and so they want to try to get out and get a good first half lead.
Well, and tonight, Zach Evans doesn't need to have a coming out party, but he needs to do the things that Zach Evans does and make sure he doesn't get himself into the emotional end of things. I don't have any problem whatsoever with a kid kind of having some emotions after a dunk or whatever, but he's got to be very careful about that because he didn't want anything to take away from his senior year for him and Chance Little to have a chance to win their own tournament and get all 3 tournaments that they played in as wins as they prepare for the second half of the season.
Evans, 22.7 points a game, has scored 431 points already this season, shooting 81% from the free throw line, 35% from 3. I mean, this is a kid that can really do it all for this team, and he's a special player. And if I had to guess, I'm going to guess he'll make the all-tournament team.
And then you got a kid like Chance Little that absolutely has one of the best post moves and the best first 2 steps that I've seen in a long, long time. And that's not even counting this kid named Riker Ford, who flat has ice in his veins. Nothing scares that kid. And he went out and popped it the other night.
It should be a good one from the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. We step aside for the national anthem. We have the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups and play-by-play next on Central Illinois Sports.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Are you tired of being caught off guard? Slipping up in a winter storm? Don't let this be you. Say goodbye to shovels that break faster than your New Year's resolution.
Well, before the snow falls, visit your local Farm and Home Supply, your one-stop shop for everything winter. From snow blowers to a sturdy snow shovel. From different size ice scrapers to ice melt. And from sleds to hats, gloves, coats, bibs, and a lot more, we got you covered.
Warning, finding everything in one place may lead to extreme joy and the absence of disappointment. Farm and Home Supply is not responsible for spontaneous snowball fights, increased snow angel production, or the overwhelming desire to hug your snowblower.
We're ready for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. The visiting team, the West Central Cougars, Ryan Seasting, Bill Jocko, Brady Slickle, their coaches, 19-2 on the season, looking for victory number 20. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, Mason Berry. At a second guard is the 6-foot sophomore, Riker Ford. And at the third guard for this squad is Zach Evans, the 6'2 senior. Out of forward, a 6'4 senior, Chance Little. And at the other forward, the 6'2 junior, Carson Brown. Brown, Little, Evans, Ford, and Berry for West Central. For the Routt Catholic Rockets, Will Whalen, their head coach, assisted by Rich Smith and Jeff Abel. The Rockets are 12-5 on the year. They'll start at a guard. He is a 5'11 senior. That's Isaac Long. At a second guard, he's a 6'3 sophomore, Bryson Mossman. And at the third guard is the 6-foot senior, Nolan Turner. Out of forward, he's the 6'2 junior, Kellen Creviston. And at the other forward, the 6'4 sophomore, Brady Turner. Brady Turner, Creviston Nolan Turner, Mossman, and Long for the Routt Rockets. That's a look at the starting lineups presented by Farm and Home Supply. We tip it off from Winchester next.
Hey, grab me one too.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
West Central playing in their own gymnasium and wear the visiting black uniforms with the white numbers and silver trim. Routt in the home whites tonight with the purple numbers and gold trim. Glad you're with us this evening on Central Illinois Sports for the final game of the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. Chance Little will jump for West Central against Bryson Mossman for Routt. And we're ready for action in this championship game. Big crowd on hand here at the Winchester Gymnasium, and the tip is up and controlled by Routt. Routt wins the opening tip, and we're underway as Brady Turner will bring the ball across the half-court line. He and Nolan out front against the man-to-man defense of West Central. Pass to the wing, Creviston for three. It's an air ball, and Evans grabs the board for West Central. He's full speed ahead into the front court to Ford left side. Now Evans, top of the key, Brown. Hands to Barry. Just underway here in period number one. Evans, deep three, no good. Rebound loose, and Nolan Turner rips it out of the air. His pass is then stolen away by Carson Brown. Turnover the first of the contest. Ball tipped, but Evans grabs it on the left wing. Looks to the bench for the play call from his squad. Out top, Evans looks down low. There's Little in the post. He'll lean back, put it up, no good. Rebound Evans on the offensive side. Puts up the floater, won't fall. Rebound loose. Carson Brown had it, and he's fouled on the floor.
Isaac Long's going to pick up that foul, I do believe. Yep. Long will pick up the foul, his first, team first, and they don't like that, but Brown got knocked off his feet. It was a good call. Ball underneath on the baseline.
Barry to throw it in for the Cougars. Gets it in out to Evans, to Barry on the right side. Works the post to Little, goes to work. Spin move, got underneath, shot put up, no good. Gets his own rebound, second chance, Little up and in. 4-2 and an and one opportunity here, and West Central takes the early 2-0 advantage.
Second foul on Routt, count the bucket. That foul will go against Brady Turner. And second chance, Little, is a good name for him. A lot of people have said he'll get the and one. A 2-0 lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Little's free throw in and out, no good. Rebound comes off the other way to Creviston.
A minute into this championship game, Routt the early 2-0 lead. Nolan Turner brings it toward the front court for the Rockets. Passes it to Creviston, top of the key. He looks for a cutter, now tries the dribble drive against Brown. Backdoor pass to Mossman, who puts it up, runner too hard. And the rebound secured by Ford. To Barry, into the front court to Evans. Left side three, no good as it clangs off the rim. Brown, offensive rebound. To Ford, who then had the ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with West Central in the corner.
He could have grabbed it, but he let it bounce out. And you always take a chance the other team might come and knock it off of you in that situation.
Zach Evans to throw it in. He's not been able to connect on either of his shots from behind the arc so far. He'll get it on the wing right side.
They won't tell him to quit shooting.
Well, no. He averages 22.7 points a game. Here's a drive in. Little tried to find Brown. Might not have been ready for it. Turnover the first on West Central. Brady Turner brings it into the front court for Routt. To Nolan Turner. Now Brady gets it back. The sophomore post against Evans. To Long on the left wing. Little screen now to Turner on the left side. Back out Isaac Long. Long guy that's not going to create a lot for himself, but man, if they can find him open, especially on the wing, he's deadly. Here's Mossman on a pull-up shot, no good. Rebound loose, and Barry secures it for West Central. He'll bring it quickly into the front court. Got away with steps, no call. To Evans. Now back to Barry on the wing against the Routt zone. Here's the ball stolen away by Mossman. One-on-one against Evans into the front court. Behind the back, left-hand layup, no good. Turner's put back won't fall. And the Cougars dodge the bullet and get the board.
A little too much of the rest of the stuff there instead of just making the layup and getting the and one. It was a pretty move.
It was a pretty good look. Just, did everything but make the shot for Mossman. Free throw line, Little. Dribble drive inside, gets to the window and scores 2 more. Little with an early 4. And the Cougars with a 4-0 lead. 5:13 to play in the first. He's kind of the X factor for this very talented squad. Chance Little plays well. West Central is really tough to beat.
Chance Little needs to stay on the floor and not jump up and try to block everything. That's important for him.
Here's Turner with it way out front against Ford. Dribble drive to the right side. Now gets the switch off. Caught in the corner. Finds Creviston. Turns down the 3. Drives in. Bumped and fouled on the floor by Carson Brown.
Carson Brown with kind of a silly little foul there, he'd tell you. His first, team first. Creviston being a lot more aggressive on the offensive side, trying to put shots up. That's unusual for him. Sometimes in the heat of the battle, you do things you don't normally do.
Top of the key with it is Long. Left side. Finds Turner. Nolan Turner, kind of a bulldog at that point guard spot for this team. Does a lot of things right. Not necessarily an overly talented offensive player. Here's Mossman. His shot no good as he's not been able to find the mark yet. Rebound to Evans into the front court. He'll leave it to Barry on the right side. Bounce pass to Little. Ball knocked away, and they'll say it stays on this end. Our referees this evening, Dan Smith, Rick Toll, Jeremy Smith, wearing the stripes tonight.
Kind of funny, Jeff Abel being on the Routt bench. He coached here for so long.
Here's Little on the inbound. Shot blocked. Rebound to Nolan Turner. Pushes it ahead. Finds Long. Little too long of a pass. Had to run it down. Routt will now set up in the half court. Here's Turner on the dribble drive. Drives in. High glass no good. Over the back. Creviston on the rebound.
Creviston will pick up the foul. It will be his first. Team third. 1 on West Central, 3 on Routt. All 4 good calls. No problem whatsoever.
Low scoring contest. 4:10 to play in the first. 4-0. The West Central lead and the Cougars wearing the black road unis on the attack.
Like the third and fourth place game was. Low scoring.
Pass down low. Evans couldn't corral it, and the turnover on West Central is their third. Halfway home in this first quarter, 4-0 West Central. Routt trying to get on the board on this trip down the court.
Instead of trying to drive and create, they're trying to post up down low on about everything so far.
Well, it's harder to drive against that zone, of course.
Yeah, but there's openings.
Here's Creviston out front. Leaves it off to Long. Long, dribble drive. Looks for Mossman. Mossman to Long, right side 3, no good. Rebound down to Barry. He'll push it into the front court to Evans. He'll attack the rack against Turner. Shot up off the window and in for 2. Zach Evans with his first basket of the night, and West Central out to a 6-0 advantage.
Barry with his second board and second assist.
Mossman gets it on the right wing. Little give and go to Nolan Turner. Turner muscles up and puts it on in for Rout's first bucket of the contest.
He's a pretty cool customer, you know.
Just a good athlete.
Yeah, was a great wide receiver. Would have been All-State without the injury.
Here's a lob to Little. Shot no good. Rebound Brown. Second chance no good. And the rebound secured by Brady Turner. Routt turns away the Cougars that time. Nolan Turner now with it on the bounce. 2:58 to play in the first. Routt down by 4. Between the circles, Mossman. Patient is Routt offensively. We talked about that. They'd like to control the pace in this game. West Central would like to get up and go a little more.
Ryan Seasting really gets out on the floor, didn't he?
There's not a lot of room on the sidelines. Here's Long for a 3. Top of the key, and it's good. Isaac Long cuts it down to a 1-point game. 2:30 to play in the first on the PCRE scoreboard. Barry the basketball. To Ford on the right side. Directs some traffic there. Loud gymnasium. Hard for Ryan Seasting to communicate with his team on that end. Here's the ball now stolen away by Nolan Turner. Rout's got a chance to take the lead off of the 4th turnover. Into the front court. Long 3, no good. Rebound chance Little. To Evans into the front court. Long bounce pass to Ford. Now Little top of the key. Kicks to the wing and Barry. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. In a 1-point contest. Barry the bounce pass to Evans. Not the cleanest game we've seen by either squad. Not the most offensive flow, but a close contest so far.
Riker Ford's really being the quarterback out there.
Ford right side to Evans. Gets it in the paint to Little. Backs his way in. Out of a double team. Finds Barry. Barry had it swatted away from behind. The set goes off of his fingertips and out of bounds. And they'll give the ball to Routt. Here comes Cameron Sievers into the game as Mason Barry sits down. Trying to see if that ball was tipped, and they'll say it wasn't. Turner really good at that, knocking the ball away from behind, but usually it would be off of him, but they'll say it actually left Barry's fingertips. Now, my only question with that would be if it left his fingertips, Turner would have most likely had to foul him. Routt nonetheless has the basketball, down by 1. Out top Mossman, guarded by Brown. Kicks it out top to Creviston. He'll try the dribble drive in. Creviston blocked by Little, and Little gets the board. Deceivers with 1:07 to play in the first. Works it to Evans near the sideline right side. Cross court pass comes to Ford. West Central the 6-5 lead. Been a while since either team has put the ball in the bucket. Ford with the fake, now the drive. Had it knocked away for a moment. Now it comes to Evans. Evans on the dribble drive. Pass down low. Tipped. Nearly stolen away, but Sievers runs it down in the corner. On the right side, Cameron Sievers for 3. Good. A Little junior with the tray and makes it a 9-5 lead for the Cougars.
Sometimes surprises come in small packages.
9-5 West Central. 4-point advantage. Ties their biggest of this contest. Routt with the basketball in the hands of Nolan Turner.
They led by 6 actually at one time.
6-0. How quickly we forget. Creviston out top to Long. Over to Nolan Turner with 10 seconds to play in the period. Turner to Creviston. Had the ball swatted out a couple of times. Tried a bounce pass. It was kicked by Brown. Out of bounds on the sideline. 5.9 seconds to play in the opening quarter.
Creviston really wasn't looking for Mossman there like I thought he would be in that point.
Underneath here for this ball as it was kicked inside the 3-point line. Brady Turner gets it to Mossman right side. 4-3. Mossman drives, floater up, off the rim, no good. Brady Turner soars and beats the buzzer to make it a 2-point game after the first quarter. We had the second quarter action from the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. It's the West Central Cougars 9, the Routt Rockets 7.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
After a quarter, West Central has the 9-7 lead. The Cougars will also have the basketball to start period number 2. West Central has Caden Meyer in for the first time in the contest. He'll join Cameron Sievers, Mason Berry, Evans, and Brown here for this squad. Referee at the scorer's table, making sure everybody agrees with what's going on here. And the Cougars with the basketball in the 2-point lead here, and now quarter number 2. Berry toward the right wing, gets it out front to Sievers. Back to Mason Berry, top of the key 3, and he'll bury it from downtown. 12-7 Cougars as they strike first here in the second.
3-pointer from Sievers, 3-pointer from Berry.
We're out with the same 5 guys they've played the whole game. Both of the Turners, as now Brady Turner's pass is stolen away. Long, Creviston, and Mossman make up the 5 for Routt. Meyer with it out to Berry near the volleyball spike line. Sievers, who hit a 3 in the last minute of the first quarter. Now Evans on the baseline, works out of it to Berry left side. Dribble drive, pull up, jump shot, won't fall through. And Brady Turner secures the board for Routt. Off to Nolan Turner. He'll trot it across and runs over the man. We'll see a blocking foul called on Cameron Sievers.
Severs will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team first of the second quarter. Second foul of the ball game against the West Central Cougars. 12-7, 7:09 just underway. Into the game comes Little. Brown sits down. No Riker forward right now.
Brady Turner to inbound for Routt. Looking, he'll get it right side to Creviston. Back to Brady Turner. Now Long out top. Routt down by 5 and really haven't gotten Bryson Mossman too many looks on the offensive side yet.
They missed a couple of runners under pressure.
He's pressured by Evans. Now trying to get away with it. Gets it off to Long. Long on the right side, Turner. That's Brady to Nolan now out front. Over it goes on the left-hand side. Mossman trying to create. West Central blanketing him. Now Creviston to Mossman. Blocked by Evans. And Evans runs down the rebound. He's on the fast break into the front court, and he's fouled. Shot goes in. Will they count it? No, the save's foul on the floor.
Mossman will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. Team first of the second quarter.
Foul occurred near the free throw line, so it'll be ball underneath here for West Central.
You know, Evans has 4 rebounds and a block already.
He's got the ball on the wing right side. Cougars shooting for their largest lead of this contest with 6:20 to play in the first half. Berry now into a triple team. Out of it to Evans right side. Quick pass goes to Little. Against Turner underneath. Kept that pivot foot. Shot no good. And the rebound to Creviston. He'll get it to Nolan. Turner into the front court. Routt hanging around. It's kind of been the theme for this Rocket squad throughout the week. Hanging around and giving themselves a chance to win it at the end. Here's Mossman from the free throw line, and he'll connect.
When he gets open, he is magic.
Good player. Just a sophomore, by the way. Berry with it. Drives in, kicks it out to Severs. Back out top to Berry. Works it to Meyer. Now Evans, right side, 3, and it's good.
5 for him on the day already.
The lead back out to 6 for West Central, tying their largest lead of the contest on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Nolan Turner into the front court. Directs his team with a off-ball hand. It's in a Mossman out top. Bounce pass in the paint to Turner. Goes right at Little. Turnaround shot no good. Might have been fouled, no call. Rebound to Berry into the front court. He'll kick to the wing. Here's Severs for the tray. It's too hard. And the rebound down to Creviston, who just passed the ball to himself, and that'll be called a travel.
Okay, give him the rebound, then a turnover the third. Creviston with 3 boards on the day.
He was trying to get it to Isaac Long, who had already vacated that spot, headed down the court, and Creviston tried to sell it, that the ball was tipped, but it was not. He threw it to himself, and that will be called the travel.
Kellen Creviston's playing hard. Timeout on the court. It's an Adams Network timeout. Reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer, can handle whatever life throws at you. Visit followthefiber.net.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Routt called the timeout. They are down 15-9. Here with 4:59 to play in the first half. And West Central has the basketball in their possession. On the sideline, opposite the scorer's table in the front court here. As Severs will be the man to throw it in. Gets it right side. Evans left alone for 3, and he'll nail that all day long.
Give him 8.
And the lead is 9 for the Cougars as they're hitting some shots today that haven't necessarily been falling consistently this week. They're even more dangerous when they're making shots, especially from the outside. That opens things up for Chance Little. Here's Long trying the answer, and he finds it from downtown. Long with his second 3 of the contest makes it an 18-12 score.
Big shot.
Berry with the basketball, gets it to Severs out front against the zone defensive Routt. But the Rockets have lost Zach Evans a couple of times in the corners, and you just can't do that. Here's Barry on the wing left side. Looks on the bounce pass to Brown. Brown, a little pivot move. Gets underneath. Shot up is good for Carson Brown. Nice take to the rack that time by the junior. He's got his first bucket.
6 people have scored for this squad.
Yeah, West Central is far from a one-man show. Free throw line, Creviston. He'll dribble drive in. Bounce pass across to Turner. Good find that time by Creviston, and Brady Turner puts it in for 2. Evans with it on the left side with 3:35 to play in the half. Working into Brown again. Goes to work, has it stolen away by Nolan Turner. Turner into the front court, finds Long. Leaves it back to Turner. Turner for the 3. It's good. Rout's connected on back-to-back trays and have pulled this into a 3-point contest. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to play in the half. Entertaining championship game of this 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. Little with the ball, had it poked free, run down by Barry. He throws a little bit of an elbow to create space. He'll work it out top Sievers, now to Evans. Top of the key back to Sievers with 3 minutes to play in the half. Evans, NBA range 3, no good. Rebound tipped out, he'll run it down. Bounce pass to Barry from the wing, 3-pointer too long. Isaac Long with the rebound for Routt. To Nolan Turner, and he'll slow down the pace for this Rocket squad. Trailed by 9 just moments ago, now just a 3-point contest. That 3-point shot can pull you back in a hurry if you can make them. Creviston with it out top. Gets it to Long. Right side, Nolan Turner, who's really not a big offensive guy for this Routt squad, but he shot that 3-pointer with some confidence the last time. Here's Creviston. They kind of dare him to shoot it from the wing. Leave it out top to Turner with 2:15 to play in the second period. Turner against Sievers, going to try to go at the junior. Sievers does a good job defensively to Long, feeling it from downtown, no good this time. And another chance, little rebound. Barry into the front court. Gets it back down the left side. Baseline drive, cut off there. Top of the key, leaves it to Evans. Cougars with a 3-point lead in the basketball, and now a turnover as Chance Little had turned his back and the pass was coming his way. Now a bad pass, though, by Brady Turner was behind Mossman, and Routt turns it right back over. So a turnover here allows Adam Abel to come into the game, the 6'6 sophomore. He replaces Creviston. On the other side, Sievers sits down as Ford has returned for West Central.
Routt 4 turnovers. West Central 7 turnovers in the ball game. Rebounds, Rout's got not near as many as West Central, but West Central trying to dribble the ball into the paint a little bit too much.
Here's a pass down low to Little. Uses the rim to kind of protect himself from the defender. Missed the shot, gets a second chance opportunity, and is fouled.
Abel will be picking up that foul, I do believe. His first, team's second.
Nope, they call it on Brady Turner.
I'll be darned. That'll be his second. That's a big call.
Down underneath here for West Central. 1:28 to play in the first half. Barry gets it out on the right side. That's to Evans. Leaves it to Barry on the wing. He's the point guard for this squad. Now Ford had the big game against Griggsville Perry. Ford, left wing, to Barry. Barry dribble drive in between 3 guys to Brown. Might have got away with a charge. Out to Ford for 3, and he's still hot from the other night. Riker Ford from downtown, the sophomore, shoots West Central into a 6-point lead with a minute to play in this first half.
7th man to score for this squad.
7 guys scoring in the first half. Wow. That doesn't happen in too many 1A teams. Here's Mossman on a pull-up shot, no good. Rebound, Chance Little.
Give him 8 boards on the night.
He's just a menace on the rebounding side. Into the front court, they find Brown. Shot fake, shot fake, shot fake. Score! 2 more for the Cougars, and they lead by 8. 25-17, 33 ticks to play in the half. Brady Turner with it near the center circle. Looks to the sideline for the play call from Will Whalen and the Routt Rocket bench.
Surprised they're not forcing the issue with him dribbling the ball out there.
Little out. A little bit of a soft man-to-man here. Ball comes to Mossman. Mossman looking to create with 10 seconds against Evan. Tremendous matchup here. Now Mossman down low finds Brady Turner. Turner into a double team, trying to work up, but that shot no good. But a foul going to be called on Chance Little, and Brady Turner goes to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Chance Little's first, team second. 2 free throws for Routt, their first 2 of the ball game. Brady Turner with 4 points in the game. 25-17, 4.1 seconds left in the half on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. The sophomore, and he is a good-looking athlete, this young man. First one is up and no good.
Plum Creek Golf Course, just off of Interstate 72 north of Winchester, welcomes you to the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Book your next outdoor family or class reunion, graduation party, wedding, and reception in the pavilion. Book your date today, 217-742-9018.
If he makes it, he'll come out of the game. Second one up is no good. Rebound Little, he's 9th.
Little with the board into the front court. Evans from the volleyball line. 3, it's an air ball, and we head to halftime. And the Little Jess Motors halftime show, it's the West Central Cougars 25, the Routt Rockets 17. Halftime stats and more your way after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's the West Central Cougars on top of the Routt Rockets, 25-17 here in the halftime of this 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. An extended halftime break, and that gives both of the teams a little chance to rest and try to make some adjustments to get ready for the second half. And a game that, West Central led by 9. Routt fought right back into it, but the Cougars owned the last 2 minutes of this contest, have an 8-point lead here at the break.
Taking a look, it was a 9-7 lead for the Cougars after 1 quarter. We have not had a lead change in the game, as Routt has never led in the ball game, and the game has never been tied. They trailed by 9 at 18-9 at one time. Routt, like I said, has turned it over 4 times. West Central 7 times. Foul situation, 2 on Brady Turner, 1 on Kellen Creviston, 1 on Bryson Mossman, and 1 on Isaac Long. On the West Central side, 3 guys with a single foul apiece. Cameron Sievers, along with Chance Little and Carson Brown in the ball game. And so no foul trouble, and both teams playing fairly clean ball. It is 25-17, an 8-point lead here at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll take a break, come back and look at more stats, talk more here at halftime when we come back after these.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
At Farmer State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmer State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmer State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them across from Quincy High School.
Shooting percentages in this 25-17 game at halftime with West Central in the lead. Routt 7 of 22, 31.8%. 3 of 8 from the arc, 37.5%. 0 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. On the other side, it's 10 of 22 for West Central, 45%. 5 of 11 from the arc for 45%. 0 of 1 from the free throw line in the first half. Leading the way, Isaac Long with 2 threes in the ball game for Routt. 5 points for Nolan Turner. 2 points for Bryson Mossman. 4 points for Brady Turner. Brady Turner added 2 rebounds. Kella Creviston with 3 rebounds in the first half. For the West Central squad, Chance Little leads the way with 8 points and 9 rebounds and a block shot in the first half. 5 points for Zach Evans. He also adds 5 rebounds in the first half and a block shot. 3 points for Mason Berry, 3 for Cameron Sievers, 3 for Riker Ford, and also Carson Brown had 4 in the ball game, and that's the total for West Central in the first half. It is a 25-17 lead at halftime for West Central over Routt on the Little Jess Motors halftime show across from Quincy High School, littlejessmotor.com, and they're your place for all your transportation needs. Hope you'll stay tuned. More comes your way on the halftime show after this.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners.
a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go full throttle!
Go full throttle.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. Call 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Schumann and Emily Matthews at Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 25-17 is the advantage for West Central on top of Routt here at the halftime break. West Central, a very balanced attack in the first half. A lot of second chance opportunities. Routt needs to keep them off of the offensive glass if they're going to fight back in this one. The other thing for the Rockets is they got to find a way to get Bryson Mossman free, Jack. It's imperative that he scores for this Rocket team.
Yeah, just 2 points for him in the first half. I misspoke and said 7, but 6 people have scored for West Central. Very balanced scoring there. And, you know, big news, a block apiece for these 2 guys and 9 and 5 rebounds for Little and Evans on the other side. They've limited Routt to 2, 4, 6, 9 rebounds in the first half. And that's a difference maker, too, as you've been calling it. But second chance Little getting some of those opportunities to make some things happen. But Rout's really done a pretty darn good job in the first half of defending against this West Central squad.
25-17, West Central has the lead. We pause for our final timeout on an extended Little Jess Motors halftime show. We get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Ready for second half action here at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. West Central with the 8-point lead. Routt will get the basketball to start the second half of play. West Central starts the second half with Evans, Little, Ford, Brown, and Berry. Routt will have Nolan and Brady Turner, Creviston, Mossman, and Long.
Starters on both sides.
Routt looking to try to make the comeback. West Central looking to win their third tournament of the season. 80 minutes on the clock here in the third. Now 8. Seems more reasonable. And
give them their money's worth, kids. Give them their money's worth.
And we're underway here in quarter number 3. Yeah, 80 minutes, you'd get your money's worth. On the right side, Nolan Turner. Pull-up jump shot just inside the arc. Gets stuck. It's a jump ball, and it'll head the way of West Central. So that old possession arrow changes in a hurry.
Well, home field advantage there. You know, they got that rim set up like that to catch that ball.
That's right. Cougars on the attack with an 8-point advantage. Berry with the basketball. Turner trying to keep Evans from touching it, but he'll get the ball, work off of the screen right side. Now loses his footing, and it's called for traveling.
8th turnover. Don't see Evans just fall like that very often.
Not really a clumsy kid, but they'll say that he's tripped over a foot. and fell from his feet.
Maybe it was his coach's foot. Who knows?
It's all right there, pretty tight. The Coach Seger coaching box. On the right side with it is Nolan Turner. Skips it across to Long. Now Brady Turner gets a touch. The Long top of the key. They'll get Mossman involved now on the right side. Hounded by Evans. Free throw line, pull up, jump shot is good. It was a tough shot, but his second shot goes in this contest and makes it a 6-point game. Evans with it out near the half-court line against Nolan Turner.
Yeah, Barry probably needs to quit that one dribble before he looks to throw it to him. Maintain the dribble.
Barry on the bounce out front. Throws the lob pass down little underneath the hoop. Leans back, can't get it to go because he was too far underneath. And the rebound away to Isaac Long. Long into the front court, drives to Travis. But they'll call foul instead.
Going to call Barry for the foul. His first. Team first in the second half. On the floor.
Brady Turner to throw it in. And it's stolen away by Barry. And then a reach-in foul on Nolan Turner.
Nolan Turner will pick up his first team foul of the third quarter. Turnover number 5 against Routt, their first of the second half. West Central turned it over once already, too.
Cougars with the basketball, 25-19 lead on the PCRE Real Estate scoreboard.
Routt's defense is different.
And now Nolan Turner called for his second foul in about 5 seconds.
His second, team second. What exactly is the defense now? Because Mossman's off on a wing and Long's out on the top now. No, they're playing
it's a man.
Yeah.
Triangle and 2. Kind of appears to be. Down little in the post. He gets it to Brown. Drives in. Layup up and good by Carson Brown.
Nice decision by Brown. He's got 6.
And it's an 8-point lead again for West Central. 6:10 to play in the third.
Led by as much as 9. 18-9 at one time.
Turner to Creviston. He'll put it on the deck. Leave it out to Nolan Turner on a tough pass. Now Mossman. He'll work against Evans. Picked up the bounce. Out top Long. They're right in his shorts right away. He'll drive inside, work it down low. Creviston, turnaround shot up and gets it to go.
First 2 points of the night for Kellen Creviston.
Barry with the ball for the Cougars. Picks it up. Now works on, it's a box and 1 actually is what they're running. Just doesn't look very boxy at times. It's a bold move because it's not like Evans is the only guy that scores. Here's a shot put up by Little. It is good. They'll count it. And he'll go to the free throw line. Looking for an and 1.
He's got 10.
Will Whalen says he had his hand straight up. Let's look at it on the Northwestern Mutual replay.
Creviston second, team third.
Looks like that right arm might have come down a bit, and that's all it takes. And it's Little at the free throw line, trying to make it a 9-point lead for the Cougars, and he does.
0 for 1 now, 1 for 2. Give him 11 points on the day.
First man in double figures for either squad. And a 30-21 lead with 5:17 to play in the third, tying their largest of the contest. Here's Turner with it right side. Baseline jump shot, no good. Creviston kept it alive, and Barry's over the back.
Barry's second, team second of the second half, third quarter. Creviston had good position on that board.
He did. Turner gets it out top to Creviston. Now to Nolan Turner. He'll set up the attack here for the Routt Rockets. Trailing by 9. Creviston on the wing left side. Out front to Mossman. Sophomore works against Evans. Pull-up shot blocked by Evans. Second time Evans has done that to him tonight. He'll work the dribble into the front court now for West Central. Left side, Little. Out to Barry, top of the key. Single bounce of it, looks back door to Evans. Evans trying to get free. Now free throw line, Little is open for the shot. It's no good. Rebound, Barry comes in to grab the offensive board. His putback is blocked by Long, and Brady Turner with a rebound for Routt. 4:20 to play in the third. Routt needs a bucket here. Turner to Mossman. They run the double team at him. Ball knocked away. It's a foot race for it, and Mossman's on the floor, as is Little, as is Evans, and it's kept alive, and they'll call a reach-in foul on Riker Ford.
Ford will pick up his first, team foul number 3.
Here comes Cameron Sievers back into the game for West Central. He'll sit down Barry. Crevison sat down as Abel's back in for Routt. Routt down 9 with the basketball. Brady Turner with the basketball on the bounce right side. He gives it to Nolan Turner. He's done a nice job, as West Central, of keeping the touches fairly limited for Bryson Mossman.
Oh, Evans has done a lot of that.
Yep, here's Mossman now on the dribble out top, looking to create off the bounce to Turner. Off the screen, left side long. Check if that's Nolan Turner, and he's fouled by Ford.
Riker Ford's going to pick up his second foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul of the quarter.
And out of bounds underneath here for Routt.
At the 3:39 mark.
Mossman. That hand right on him by Evans. Dribble drive in. Mossman tucked it, drove it, scores it with a left hand.
6 for him now.
30-23. West Central advantage. Sievers out near the half-court line as he plays the point with Barry on the bench. Pass on the wing, left side. Carson Brown out top to Sievers. Looks to make something happen here.
If you leave Ford that open out there, he'll nail the 3 on you.
Yep, he can really shoot it. Here's Sievers right side for a 3. His second of the contest, as Cameron Sievers tickles the twine from 19-9 and gives the Cougars a 10-point lead. Double-digit advantage for the first time in this contest. Turner on the right side to Mossman. Mossman to the free throw line. Lets the man fly by. Pulls up, shoots, and scores.
Give me, mate.
Kid's a player. And that was a tough shot.
Evans doesn't let you rest, though. He gets it quickly into the front court, doesn't he?
He'll work the dribble toward the right wing. Out top the Ford. On the right side 3, Cameron Sievers no good. Rebound on the offensive side, though, to Carson Brown. Just so many guys for this West Central team that do so many little things right. Ford on the right wing. Pass out top now, Brown in the corner to Sievers. Looks to feed the post in Little. Little trying to go to work, travels. And the turnover on the Cougars.
Yeah, turnover number 9, second in the second half. Barry is coming back in. Riker Ford sits down. I kind of like the referee and Ryan Seasting showing each other what the other one's doing, and the referee kind of put an elbow in his gut.
I say he elbowed him in the stomach.
Yeah, just like this.
I'll get you ejected in some places.
Doug Ellie took a charge like that once.
Bradley Arena, 1:53 to play in the third. Down low, Adam Abel. Out top to Mossman now, in the air and into double digits. 33-27, now to a 6-point game. 4-0 run by Routt and Mossman. Barry to Little. Little dribble drive. Shot good. Draws a lot of contact. Gets it to go anyway. It heads to the charity stripe.
Big basket for Chance Little. Foul on the play against Abel. Well, they didn't put a 44 up on his hand. Okay. His first. Chance Little looking for his 14th point of the day. Up and too strong. Rebound comes off to Brady Turner, his 4th.
Now to Nolan Turner. Routt with it with 1:29 to play in the third, trailing 35-27 on the PCRE scoreboard. Nolan Turner on the dribble drive. Down low, Abel mishandles it as the pass was kind of a short hop. And the turnover. Evans, 3 in transition. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Give him 8.
38-27, an 11-point lead for West Central. And Routt wants the Adams Network timeout. 1:05 to play in the third. West Central, their largest lead of the contest, 38-27. 27.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Routt with a timeout. They trail 38-27, the largest deficit they've faced this evening. And the Rockets will have the basketball out of the timeout here. And they need a little bit of a run here toward the end of this third period. Stay within shouting distance of this West Central Cougar squad. Ball comes to Nolan Turner. Working across Brady Turner.
Chance Little sits down Myers into the game.
Caden Meyer, the junior. Ball goes to Mossman out front. They run the double team at him. Mossman now one-on-one against Evans. Bounce pass out to Long with 50 seconds to play in the third. Back to Mossman. Trying to turn the corner with his right-hand dribble. Out top, Nolan Turner three. Too hard. Brown the rebound for West Central. Gets it to Evans. Little step back J. No good. Rebound kept alive. Evans gets it back. Puts it up. Runner won't fall. Rebound this time to Isaac Long and the Routt Rockets with 25 ticks to play in the third. Routt wants to push the pace into the front court. Long on the dribble drive. Gets in. Shot up no good. Fouled though by Caden Meyer, and Isaac Long will shoot two.
Meyer will pick up his first foul of the ball game. It'll be the 15th foul, shooting foul either way. Routt 0 for 2 from the free throw line, shooting their third and fourth free throws. 20.8 seconds left third quarter. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard 38-27. West Central. First one up is short by Long.
Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build. Driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052.
Long has 6 points, 3 boards, and a block shot tonight. Looking for his first free throw and cannot get it there. And over the back is Creviston, his third foul.
That'll be free throws at the other end as it's the 5th team foul.
That one hurts.
Should be Meyer as the shooter.
20.2 seconds left in the quarter. And Caden Meyer looks for his first points of the night.
So Routt missed an opportunity, missing 2 free throws. Can Meyer make that hurt even more for West Central with 2 shots at this end now with 20.2 seconds to play in the third.
38-27, biggest lead right now, and trying to build on that. First one is up and too hard.
Here comes Ford back into the game. Severs sits down for, no, check that. Evans actually takes a chair for a little breather.
Gets a little extra time there. Evans has no fouls. Second one up by Myers, too long. Rebound, Barry.
Second chance opportunity again for West Central as Barry grabs the rebound. The 6-foot senior just out-hustled everybody for it with 10 seconds to play in the third. He looks to the sideline for the play call. Gets it to Ford, back to Barry, off of the Chance Little screen. Barry 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, that's off of Routt. And with a second to play in the third, Evans will check back in for West Central to try to beat a buzzer here as Severs heads to the bench.
Barry with 2 offensive boards and 3 defensive boards, 5 boards on the night for him.
1 second to play in the third. And bounce pass to Evans, catches, shoots a 3, no good. As the buzzer sounds, we head to the fourth quarter. West Central leads Routt by 11, 38-27.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
It's time for the final quarter of the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament, and West Central holding a 38-27 lead as we head to this final frame.
Routt with the basketball. They're 12 of 29, 3 of 9 from the arc, 0 of 4 from the free throw line. 15 of 27 for West Central, 7 of 17, and 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Combined 1 for 10 from the charities.
That's 10%. Here's Creviston with the basketball. Looked for the back door and wasn't open. Pass comes over to Brady Turner, now long out top. Mossman works it on the right side, long for the 3, no good. And Carson Brown gets the rebound for West Central. They want to push it into the front court quickly here as Barry's got it on the wing. Long skip pass over to Evans. Thought about the 3, now puts it on the deck. Looks for the cross-court pass, Riker Ford. Cougars showing some good maturity here. Could have fired away a couple of times. Now a steal. Stolen away by Nolan Turner. Turner with a takeaway. Shot up no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Routt as it goes off of Ford.
Mossman tried to get the rebound. Ford knocked it out on him and tried to hit Turner with it, but just missed it.
Mossman on the inbounds pass. He'll try the dribble drive in. Little runner up left hand, no good. Rebound down, kicked out to Mossman for the 3, no good. And the rebound to Chance Little. Mason Berry with it. Double team comes his way. Works the pass to Ford on the wing. He's actually then a triple team. Somebody's got to be open. Out top between the circles, it's Evans. Still an 11-point West Central lead with 6:45 left in the fourth. Evans directs some traffic. Now to Ford. Routt playing a little more chancy on the defensive side, trying to go after some steals. If you're West Central, a good ball fake, and you might get an easy back door here. Right side, Brown to Ford. Puts it on the deck. Drives, sees the man fly by to Brown, and a foul called on Kellen Creviston.
Creviston will pick up the foul. That'll be his 4th. First foul of the 4th quarter on either team. 6:26 left. 38-27 is the score, as it was at the end of the break.
Inbounds pass, little give and go, and a foul will be called on the pass, so it's ball out of bounds to West Central again.
Foul's going to go on Nolan Turner. It'll be his 3rd, second team foul.
Evans to inbound here. Little break as Mossman tying the shoelaces. Ball comes in. Ford with it out front. Puts it on the deck. Drives to the right side. Pass tipped, and a timeout here for West Central. An Adams Network timeout for top-notch local computer sales and service. Call Adams Experts, 217-214-3423. Fast, friendly, and affordable.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
West Central took the timeout. They'll have the basketball sideline out of bounds right next to their own bench, as Carson Brown will be the man to throw it in for the Cougars. Into the backcourt, gets it to Barry. He'll walk it up against no pressure here from Routt. Routt down by 11 with 6:13 to play. Back into that zone. Berry with it between the circles. He'll take the dribble. And really no reason, if you're West Central, to be in a huge hurry here, I don't think. 6 minutes to play, 11-point lead. Right side, Brown. Works it in the corner to Riker Ford. Wide open three. It's an air ball. And the rebound run down by Mossman, and he's fouled by Brown.
Carson Brown will pick up the foul. It'll be his second. First team foul of the fourth quarter.
Ball out of bounds on the sideline of the backcourt for Routt. They have not scored in the quarter, and neither has West Central. Problem for Routt on that, though, is they need to score. They're down by 11. Here's Mossman on the right side, fakes the three. Now a three blocked. Rebound down to Brady Turner, to Mossman in the lane. Little left-hander up, can't get it to fall. Rebound Brady Turner, shoots it over the rim, no good. And the rebound is out of bounds off of West Central. Stays with Routt. Under their own hoop.
Brady Turner with 6 boards now.
Turner to Trigger on the baseline. Gets it to Nolan Turner. Free throw line jump shot up and good. Nolan Turner with another bucket.
Got 7.
Makes it 38-29. Rout's going to have to string together some stops in a row here. Little 1-2-2 zone. Little out of a double team, nearly a turnover, but Nolan Turner couldn't grab it, just had to tip it, and it's into the stands. Berry with the basketball for West Central. The Evans right back to Berry. Brown on the right wing, out of the double team, throws to Berry. Free throw line Evans. Quickly he gets it back from Ford, down the Little. Little going to go to work, ducks the shoulder, shoots and scores. Chance Little have a night.
15.
40-29. Cougars back to that 11-point lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. 4:40 to play. Mossman trying to make something happen, guarded by Little. Now Evans switches off on him. Ball poked free, comes right into the hands of Kellen Creviston, who puts it up and in for 2.
2 more for him, 4 total.
Makes it 40-31. Brown is into a double team. They'll say that ball was kicked by Routt. Ball out of bounds on the sideline for West Central. They'll move it down a bit where there's a little more room. And inbound it to Mason Berry. Here's a dribble drive in, shot put up no good by Little. Rebound loose and long away with the board. And he'll be fouled by Little.
Chance Little will pick up his second team foul of the fourth quarter. 40-31, 4:04 left. West Central with the lead.
Rout's going to have to hit some shots here, but they're not completely out of this thing yet. Here's Long. Free throw line jump shot. In and out, no good. Ooh, this would not fall through.
Little
Evans
with his 11th board of the night.
out top Little. Gets it to Evans now. West Central looking to set up the offense, up by 9. Berry on the bounce. Makes him come and guard him. Dribbles toward the left wing now. Still on the dribble. Near the half-court line to Evans. Free throw line Ford. Attacks. Kicks it back out top Evans to Berry. Brown on the baseline. To Berry behind the arc. Brown gets it back on the baseline. He'll fire away from there. No good. Crevice to the rebound for Routt. Here come the Rockets on the run into the front court. Long to Turner. Turner shot. It sticks in the rim again. For the second time that's happened. Both times Nolan Turner shot it. How ironic is that? And a jump ball. It'll head the way of West Central on the alternating possession arrow. And the Cougars want the timeout. We'll take it as well on the Adams Network timeout. Adams Fiber. Follow the fiber.net to learn more about their great internet service, local and providing the best service to their customers. Follow the fiber.net.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Kroc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agents at B&P Insurance Agency, Barber Agency. See Pat Vandevelde, Caleb Vandevelde, or Mary Coltis. You'll find our location at 114 South Madison Street in Pittsfield.
Out of the timeout, West Central will have the basketball, leading by 9 with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth period. They got the held ball, so switch the possession arrow as the ball got stuck in between the backboard and the rim. Here's Little on the wing. Into a double team, works out of it to Barry as Routt trying to pressure the ball now and trying to force some turnovers. Barry is now fouled.
Long will pick up the foul. It'll be his second, third team foul of the quarter.
Ball out of bounds. They're going to say underneath here for West Central. Bounce pass comes to the wing. That's to Barry. Now Little. Back to Barry near the sideline, near the official there. Barry now ducks his shoulder and has it tipped and stolen away. Mossman on the run into the front court. Kept his hand on top of the ball, drives inside, puts up a runner. It's no good. Just rolls in, rolls out. And Carson Brown with the rebound.
7 for him now.
Into the front court come the Cougars, up by 9 with 2:17 left. And a foul here on Long.
His third, fourth team foul.
On the sideline here for West Central, they'll wipe some perspiration off the floor first. Wait till everybody's ready to go here and give the ball to Brown to inbound. Get it to Barry in the backcourt. Cougars again can't afford to be patient here, up by 9 with just over 2 minutes to play.
Cougars have turned it over 11 times, Routt just 6. The double teams have caused some trouble.
Evans works down low to Brown. Brown fakes, puts it up, blocked, and they'll call a foul on Mossman here.
Mossman picks up his second, 15 foul, so it's shooting either way. On the arm. 1:58 left, 40-31. Carson Brown to the free throw line. Carson with 6 points on the night, 2 in the second half, has not been to Cherry the Stripe yet. First one up and good. 7 for him. 41-31. He can tie that 11-point lead. Second one by Brown, also good. Give him 8.
An 11-point advantage for West Central with 1:55 to play. Mossman on the right side, and he's fouled by Little.
Little 2 hands on him, pushes him out. Third foul on him, third team foul of the quarter.
And it'll be underneath for Routt. Brady Turner will be the man to toss it in for the Rockets. Here's a 3 on the way by Nolan Turner, no good, and Chance Little another rebound. To Evans into the front court. He'll attack on the baseline, drives in, shot up, no good. Rebound down to Chance Little again, put it up, won't fall. But again, second Chance Little to the free throw line.
Chance on the night has 13 boards. Who is the foul on? Mossman picks up his third foul. Chance will shoot 2, 3 of 8 on the night for the free throw line. First one in, out, and back in again.
Kind of a line drive that time from Little, but it counts just the same.
16, he's 2 of 6 from there now. Second one up is too long.
Rebound to Brady Turner. To Long into the front court for Routt. Long drives all the way in, is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
1:29 left. It's going to go on Barry. It'll be his third, 19th or fourth team foul, not 9. 2 free throws for Isaac Long. Routt 0 for 6 from there. Or 0 for 4, I should say. 0 for 5 now. He's got 6 points. 2 threes. He's too close. That's what the problem is. 1:29 left. Second one up. No good. Rebound, Barry with it on the missed free throw.
He'll bring it toward the front court. Dribble to the corner. Hand it off and nearly turned over as Nolan Turner almost had the steal, but ran into the sideline. Ball to bounce for West Central, up by a dozen with 1:19 left.
Just an observation, postseason coming up, and going to get those regional sectional seeds. These two teams are going to have to play a lot better than this. They're going to go deep into the postseason because they haven't shot the ball real well.
Nope. Out top with it is Barry. Guarded by Long into a double team. Barry looks for a cutter. Over the top it goes to Evans. Evans draws 2 defenders with 1:05 left. Takes it out on the bounce near the half-court line. Now to Barry with a minute to play in this contest. West Central's Brown drives underneath. Gets it to Little. Little puts it up and in for 2.
18 for him now.
45-31. Mossman with it out front for Routt with 45 seconds to play. Ball poked loose, stolen away. Evans on the run out into the front court. He'll lob it up for Little, who puts it in for the 2.
20 for him.
47-31. Long to 3. It's no good for Routt. Tipped around. Ball loose. Nolan Turner will run it down. Gets it out top to Mossman. He'll get a good look for 3 and hit the shot. Routt will call a timeout on the Adams Network timeout in a 13-point game with 22.7 seconds left. And I think Will Whalen just wants to get some subs in. How about the little setup on that last transition basket by the Cougars? First of all, they get the steal, and then Evans tosses it up, and Little puts it off the window and in for 2 on a pretty sweet play there by West Central. Timeout taken by Routt on the Adams Network timeout. Down by 13 with 22.7 seconds left. And all that's left to be determined in this one would be the final score. Routt about dropped the cheerleader. Tell you what, Mossman has gotten into double digits, but man, he had to earn everything, and Routt just didn't have enough answers for West Central, who did not shoot it well in this contest overall. But they just did enough right, and there's so many guys that they can depend on to put points on the board that even on an off night, they can still beat you by double digits. And on the inbounds play, they'll call Long for the foul, and we'll see free throws shot.
Evans with a chance to go into double figures. He's got 8 points, and he'll go to the other sideline. Talk to his coach and head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Routt with a lot of substitutes now sitting ready to come in, or at least a couple.
Evans didn't want to come out of the game. That's what he just told Ryan Seasting. First one up. Good.
Good by Evans. Give him 9.
And for Routt, a host of substitutes. Samuel Long into the game for the first time. Owen Gennart also in is Oliver Smith, and Dalton Brown, Abel also in. On the other side, we see Clevenger into the contest, along with Hamilton, Gabe Howard, and Meyer, and Evans at the free throw line, trying to complete a pretty good night for him.
Second one is good. And with Evans, the big thing is double figures, got 10. He knows it's the last Winchester tournament he'll play in, and you don't ever want to leave the floor in that situation. 10 for him, give him also 9 rebounds on the night.
Ball out front in the hands of Gennart. Hands it to Oliver Smith. Out top of 3, Dalton Brown, no good. Rebound down to Hamilton. West Central can dribble this one out of the West Central Cougars with their 20th victory of the season and the 2024 101st edition on the Winchester Invitational Tournament, going to the home squad in West Central. They beat Routt 49-34 here in the championship. Lots to talk about on the Blessing Health System post-game show. We'll also have the all-tournament team named next on Central Illinois Sports.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System post-game show. Final of this one, a 49-34 win for West Central over Routt. Cougars improved to 20-2 on the season and win the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament in fairly dominant fashion. They're getting ready to hand out the awards here. West Central's cheerleaders won the cheerleading award. Routt got second in cheerleading. It's really like the basketball teams did. West Central won and Routt got second. Jack's got to look at some final stats here on the Blessing Health System post-game show.
I do. And we look at shooting first, 15 of 45 for Routt, 33%, 4 of 16 from the arc, 25%, 0 of 6 from the free throw line. West Central was 18 of 44 on the night, 40.9%, 7 of 18 from the arc, 39%, 50%, 6 of 12 from the free throw line. Routt scoring 13 for Mossman, 11 in the second half, 6 for Isaac Long, 7 for Nolan Turner, 4 for Kellen Creviston. Creviston added 4 boards on the night. Brady Turner had 4 points, and he had 7 rebounds on the night. Chance Little led the way for West Central, 20 points, 13 rebounds, and a blocked shot. Zach Evans with 10, 2 blocked shots, and he had 9 boards on the night. A 3 for Mason Berry. Cameron Sievert had 2 threes for 6 points. 3 for Riker Ford. Also, Carson Brown added 8 points and 7 rebounds on the night. Caden Meyer missed a couple of free throws, did not score in the contest. And West Central wins it 49-34.
They kind of took control of this game. Jack Routt just didn't have too many answers in this contest, and West Central is proving that they are just one of the best teams in the area for sure.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And tonight, it's the senior Chance Little. 20 points, 13 rebounds, and a couple of blocks. Really good night for Chance Little. He's our Player of the Game.
Awaiting the all-tournament team to be named here at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. And lots of deserving players. It'll be a 10-man all-tournament team. And we get ready for the all-tournament team. And West Central with the victory here, 49-34. They win the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. What did you say the final stats were for Chance Little again? 20 points,
13 rebounds, 2 blocks.
Pretty impressive night for the senior. He was our Player of the Game.
Correct.
Connor Longnecker from Calhoun makes the all-tournament team. Also from Payson Seymour, Wyatt Nyson. Squad only playing 2 games in the tournament. Griffin McClure from Port AC Central with an all-tournament nod. Nick Moore from Camp Point Central making the all-tournament team here at the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. From Griggsville Perry, Michael Myers in his senior season for Griggsville Perry. Also from Griggsville Perry, Wyatt Lipkeman with the all-tournament nod. So GP finishing fourth, have two guys on the all-tournament team. From West Central, Riker Ford. Of course, his biggest game of the tournament came against Griggsville Perry, and the sophomore making the all-tournament team here. Also from West Central, Chance Little, well-deserved, and of course, the biggest game he had was this championship game and the 20.13 rebound effort. From Routt, Bryson Mossman, another sophomore with an all-tournament nod. And last but not least, Zach Evans. I mean, not a lot of suspense there. I think everybody well-deserving of the all-tournament nod. Who made it again, that's Wyatt Nyson Payson, Connor Longnecker Calhoun, Griffin McClure of Port AC Central, Nick Moore of Camp Point Central, Michael Myers of Griggsville Perry, Wyatt Lipkeman of Griggsville Perry, Riker Ford of West Central, Chance Little, West Central, Bryson Mossman of Routt, and Zach Evans of West Central make up the all-tournament team for this 101st edition of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Well, West Central was seated second. They finish on top in this Winchester Invitational Tournament. Routt, the runner-up. Camp Point Central took third. Griggsville Perry finishing fourth. Porta beat Calhoun to take fifth. Calhoun finished sixth, and Carrollton won the consolation championship here on the final day of this Winchester Invitational Tournament. That's going to wrap up our coverage on Central Illinois Sports. We appreciate you for joining us throughout the week. Thank you to the sponsors for making it all possible. Thanks to Jack and John and Damon, who is here throughout the week, along with Tim. I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for joining us as another Winchester Invitational Tournament in the books. West Central wins this one over Routt, 49-34 on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.